Hello. What is up? This is your boy Alertwolf here to bring you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Ushio and Tora episode 9. This one is called Mad Wind. Alright. Now, this episode, I think it's like life lessons, and we I guess the purpose of the episode is to understand powers. That's better. Anyway, and yeah, because what we have here in this one is basically a couple of yokai ask Ushio, the wielder of the beast spear, for help, and they're like, I don't know if they're supposed to be like lynxes or ferrets or something. They're along those lines, or first I thought they were like cats, but basically they're a group of siblings. They're about 400 years old, and they work in three. One, they attack in threes, and they don't kill humans, but they do play tricks on them and rob them and stuff. But the one brother has started killing humans, and he's become too strong for them to contain. And basically, our boys are asked to deal with the situation. What's funny is the interaction between Tora and the female in the group, the sister, because she yells at him like he's a young pup, basically a young cat, even though he's like 400 years old. It's like, I took a nap for like 500 years, bitch. What, baby? But that stuff is fun. She ends up cutting off his arm at one point. And this is what I was talking about powers, because apparently you could cut off his arm if he puts it back and bandages it up. He's healed. Now, another thing about this episode is their attacks have like poison, so they end up killing people. And the interaction and the bonding of Ushio and Tora is getting stronger, even though the two of them don't like to admit it, that they're becoming best friends. Which is funny. And so there's a lot of stuff here, but basically they hate humans, the other ones, but they still end up curing him, and they tell him the backstory, which is they used to live on this mountain for years. They were very gentle, then they got kicked out of their mountain. Now they're getting kicked out of this place because they're building a highway, and so they end up fighting, and during the fight, the second fight, our villain knocks over part of a cliff onto them to smoosh them. But they don't smoosh, and his brother and sister, because again, they're related, are pinned under a car. Now, the important thing is you get Ushio emotes with him, and he feels his pain. He tells some story about monkey bars and a kid, and he apologizes and is sincere about it, and and he does reach him, and then humans get involved and things get worse, and then there's a fire, and then together the humans, the monsters, and everybody lift the car and the boulder, save everybody, and you get that he doesn't care if you're a monster or you're a human or whatever it may be. He still looks at you as something alive, even though he may have to destroy you. He convinces them. He tells them he's going to save them, and that's when our villainous buddy commits seppuku by jumping onto the beast spear, because he did break their law and he deserves death. That's the rules. So, but he did atone, I guess. That was his atonement. Now, that was pretty much the synopsis of the episode. But basically, the important things is the character development between Tora and Ushio are getting stronger as far as their bond. We also start to figure out a little bit more about Tora's abilities and the ability to reattach an arm. And so, in this, right now, basically, at this part of the arc, we're just traveling from a destination and the adventures that ensue. You know what I mean? I mean, last week's episode talked about it, but the little nugget of a big villain. This one didn't have that little nugget, but what it did have is that the progression of the characters, which is good. So I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. Thought it was a good episode. It had its funny moments. It had its serious moments. I mean, our main character did cry again, but I'm going to ignore that. And I thought it was a solid episode. So not much more to say about this one. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is your buddy, Alert Wolf, signing out.